You know, Paco Alonso, Paraguayo, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah. A lot of people passed away this weekend. It's crazy.
This week.
Yeah.
Sad.
Also, shout out to the women's.
The U.S. women's team.
The
World Cup won the World Cup for the fourth time. For the fourth time. Beat Holland.
Making history right now.
Yes. Destroyed, and the men's can't even win anything. So
hey, bro.
And they're still not going to the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a burn. Shout out. Shout out to Alex Morgan.
So yeah, we commend you guys.
Oh yeah.
And that moves us into our next segment.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
So James, what did you watch since you've been on vacation and whatnot?
So on my downtime in Cancun, where I was, on Netflix, I was watching Atlanta. Finally got into it.
It's on Netflix? Or just over
in
there?
Mexico, which I have to say, Netflix in Mexico has way more titles, movies. Maybe it's just because I'm so tired of everything that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's it's nice and fresh and kind of refreshing to see all these new movies,
a new region,
and all these movies that are that I haven't seen in a while that are on Netflix, and I can watch them, but I can't anymore because I'm here in the United States. But
isn't that crazy? Like we're Mexico's like literally our neighbor, and they are a part of a totally different region than Netflix, and there's totally different rights down there.
Yeah.
So Netflix has a little bit more leeway.
Yeah.
But especially because I don't think Hulu is down there, is it? Hulu?
I don't know. I haven't tried. I didn't even try to watch it. But Atlanta, the show with Donald Glover, Lakeith Stanfield. What's the other guy? The Paperboy. I can't remember his name. God damn it!
I always forget.
Paperboy.
Yeah.
But
he's in Child's Play.
He's in Child's Play. Yeah, he's coming through. He's in a lot of stuff. But yeah, Atlanta, check it out
for sure. Just the one?
Just the one. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Diego, anything for us?
There's actually two. I'm gonna recommend Yesterday.
Ooh, nice. I want
to watch today. Actually, it was hilarious. Went to go watch it today. It was a fun movie, man. I really didn't expect some of the stuff that were in there. I definitely like the story, the plot, the running time. Everything kind of came together and stuff. And I did not like certain aspects of I won't spoil anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's certain aspects that I didn't like from it.
Okay. But
overall, really good movie, man.
Nice.
I really recommend everybody to go see this because it is a British movie. And we need more foreign movies in here, man. Like I love American Hollywood movies.
I don't know if I read it wrong, but I thought I read something that it wasn't doing too good in the box office right now.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, it's the publicity and stuff like that,
or marketing.
Yeah, marketing.
I didn't hear about it. I think was it you or
no? I think it was you dropped
Victor.
the news, right?
I think it was Victor that.
Was it Victor dropped that? Wow, that long ago.
Yeah,
it was like a while back. I think we did
the news broke.
Shout out to Vic.
Yeah, Vic. But yeah, man. Like I said, it was a really interesting movie. I really like it.
The concept of it is pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, you don't really get shit like that anymore.
It was really just to see that it's refreshing. It's a different.
I'm a little surprised that it was a bit because it's like a wide release, right?
Yeah.
You would think that would be something like a smaller, like an indie type of film. Was that it? Just yesterday?
And Stranger Things season 3.
Okay.
Of course.
I haven't got to watch it yet, but
I'm still I'm rewatching the last couple episodes of 2 so I can be like
more refreshed. Yeah.
Because it's been so long.
But Yeah, I won't spoil anything on that. I definitely will get...
How big those kids are now?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I think they're like 14, 15 now.
Yeah, the one kid who's like with 11 or whatever. Mike?
Yeah.
He's like getting tall.
Well, I'm glad like these kids are getting new role. They're going to get new roles somewhere else. And it's like the Harry Potter effect. You don't want to be attached to something too long. And then, like, that's the only thing that
people remember you from.
Yeah.
Well, I think was the next season supposed to be the final season, right?
Yeah, they're only going up to four seasons, and they're cutting it off.
That's cool. And then I'm sure a few years down the line they'll do another one. Or maybe some kind of spin-off movie or some shit like that, you know. Because there's always room, especially for a premise like that.
Well, especially because in season 2, spoiler if you haven't seen it, they introduced the, other people like 11.
Oh, the punk rockers, right?
Yeah.
That goes nowhere.
It was kind of just a little side story.
Side story, like, really? Like,
and it just ends, and then she goes back to Hawkins.
She's like, oh no, you guys are kind of shitty.
I'm going back home to my friends.
I don't...
She becomes goth for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little, just an excuse to kind of explore 80s punk rock.
Yeah.
Like subculture, like, hey guys, we could do this too. And I'm not bashing on that.
No. It was just a weird direction.
I mean, it paid off.
Yeah. Shit. I have one real recommendation and an honorable mention.
Okay, nice.
All right, my first one, Midsummer.
Oh, that's a movie I want to check out too.
Yeah, A24.
Yep.
Always killing the game.
Yes.
And this is no exception. Ari Aster's newest effort. For anybody who doesn't know, he did Hereditary, which we covered on the show, and it's batshit, and this is completely batshit, dude.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 26 minutes of fucking fever dream, acid trip,
gone wrong,
weirdness. Beautiful to look at. From start to finish, you know, of course it's a slow burn. I knew that when I was going in, like most of the A24 films. So if you're not into that, then maybe don't check it out in the theater. I think I went to watch it, we only had maybe two walkouts.
Okay.
And they walked out at like the very end. Dude.
Oh, really?
Almost like, I was just like, really?
You're not going to stay for the last 15 minutes?
It wasn't even 15 minutes. It was literally like 5 minutes away.
Oh my god.
And they left. Like, you stayed over 2 hours and you don't want to see the credits roll? Like, even if you hated the shit out of it, I would stay just for, like, general principle.
Yeah.
You know?
You've paid your money. Stay for the end. Come on.
You know? I don't know. But Midsummer, if you dig weird, you know, obscure stuff like that, it's amazing that, you know, he was able to make something like this and do there's like crazy gore. It's intense. It's super trippy. They play with different. I can't even explain to you this film, but it's very, very good. Expertly done. Compared
to Hereditary. On the same level, or
definitely on the same level. He ventures out into another playing field, if that makes sense. More
psychedelic kind of.
Yes. Okay. And it's more. Hereditary is very contained.
Yes, you can feel it when you're watching it.
Yeah. Almost claustrophobic.
Exactly.
This is like him opening up these walls, you know, where but you're in Sweden.
Okay.
For like 80% of the movie.
Yeah.
And so for us as Americans, that's more scary because that's so foreign to us. So we're in this foreign territory that we don't know. And then with this cult, whatever, it's fucking crazy.
Okay.
Definitely, if you know, and go support it and watch it more than once. If you like it, go check it out once because it's a very like a theatrical experience. Yeah. If you're into that type of movie. I can't stress that enough. And my honorable mention, I also watched Annabelle Comes Home.
Ooh, nice, right?
And I feel like you don't really get to anything different than the other two, but it is a lot better than the first one.
Okay.
Than the first Annabelle. Lots of creepy. They're always really good at setting up shots and being very creepy and setting up this great atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is a spoiler, so I'm sorry for anybody who gets offended. The whole movie, just like the trailer, it is based in one night.
Okay.
So it's basically like you're running through a haunted house.
Oh wow.
The entire movie.
So it's the babysitters trying to live, basically.
Yeah, or figure out what's going on and protect the daughter, you know. And then, like I said, it's crafted very well. There's not too much that I feel like hopefully people don't go. You're gonna want to go see this if you're committed with the other ones, but it doesn't. You don't. It's not. It's not anything that you haven't seen before, but it's also not dirt either. Yeah, if that makes sense.
If you're a fan, see it anyways.
Yeah, it's a fun film, and I didn't feel robbed. And there's some great lighting and kind of shadow work and composition in there that I really respect, because it's hard to do that type of work. A lot of the makeup and stuff. It's all, how do you say,
practical?
Yes, practical work, which is always amazing. And
nice. The Warrens are in it though for a little bit, right?
That's the thing. It's almost like they're like, can you watch our daughter?
And that's it. That's what I figured.
But the introduction, which is probably the best part of the film, is with them. Okay. And which I really love, and I feel like the film is kind of a love letter to Lorraine, which is very,
she just passed.
Yeah, which is very sweet, and that's why I went to see it. Check it out.
That's cool.
Nice.
That'll move us into our movie focus of the week, brought to you by our own King of the Barrio. 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. And now for the movie focus of the week.
You like that? So this week we're talking about A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
Which you all know I'm very excited about.
I know that.
It's from 2018.
You said it.
It runs 2 hours and 14 minutes, so this is pretty long. And it's got a smooth 90 on Rotten. The film that's crazy, man. The film co-stars Sam Elliott, Dave Chappelle, Anthony Ramos, and Andrew Dice Clay. For the synopsis, I wrote, the film centers around a musician struggling with addiction while on the cusp of launching a bright new star's career simultaneously. Boom, and I did write that.
Boom.
So Diego, please share with us what inspired you to pick this film for us this week.
Yes.
It was two reasons. Well, actually, one of the reasons was I was really missing my friend from Mexico. Okay. And I remember we tried to sit down and watch this, and I passed out from being too intoxicated. And so she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave you my copy," and I was like, "All right." So I saw it was there, and I was just like, "Oh, let's look. I'm not doing anything. Let's just watch it." And I watched it. And another reason is just like the subliminal messages it has in there. Yeah. I think it really hits home for me, because especially Bradley Cooper's character, because I'll be open, because I have been open about it, but I've tried to kill myself several times, and a lot of the stuff that he touched on is it resonates with my life in general, where you feel like a fuck up, and the person you're hurting, the person that you love, and for people that think that a mental illness is it's something like a pussy or something like that.
You can get over it.
It's something that you could say the stupidest shit to somebody, like not even mean it, like how it sounds, and it could trigger them, man. It could trigger somebody. you know, and as me from having anxiety and depression, like I have to learn to cope with this my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
And you know, every day's a struggle, but I'm here. You know, I'm here. I'm alive, and I'm hanging out with you guys. So.